Back. Sorry I didn't have my microphone last time. It won't cooperate. So we're gonna get started back where we left off. See, I got New Game Plus. That's what we started before. So we're gonna go ahead and crank up the save file. Now I'm sorry the prologue had a whole bunch of cut scenes, and if you sat through that really long battle, I'm sorry, but that thing it's like an auto battle. I can't really do anything about that. And since I'm walking in there with big baddies, it took a while for it to register and see that that thing basically has to get you a hit in, and then it'll keep on going with the cutscene. But yeah. So what I did was, instead of just seeing you attacking it over and over again until it finally decided to do that, I kept switching in and out some of the Digimon I had completed the game with before, and so I'll let you see like some of their big signature moves that are included in the game. So I hope you at least got to enjoy that much. So, but like I said, this is going to be a New Game Plus with favorite Digimon only. So the first chance I get, I'm going to switch all the Digimons to rookies, like my favorite rookies, like Agumon, Gabumon, Guilmon, those type of guys. And then we're going to start the game from there. And at each point where I feel like I think I need to Digivolve these guys, I will go ahead and go along with that. And then we'll go from favorite champion to favorite ultimate, so on and so forth. We ended on the end of the prologue, so we're going to crank it back up and start. When I load it back up, we should be starting chapter 1. So now we're actually going to be actually do things instead of sitting here and watching cutscenes. But unfortunately, as I say that, we're loading up to a cutscene. So please enjoy. I'll try not to talk through the talking cutscene parts.
なるほど、経緯は把握した。君が電脳空間からログアウトして出現したという新宿のあの場所はエデンへログインした場所と同じか、あるいはその付近なのかな。では今こうして私と会話している君とはまた別の体がどこかに存在するわけだ。肉体から精神データが分離してしまい、個別の存在として現実世界に現れた。それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した肉体が壊れたデータの怪人のような姿に変化した。いずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが、目の前にまさしく摩訶不思議な姿をした君がいる。現段階では状況証拠による単純な推理しかできない。早速情報収集を進めよう。まずは君がエデンにログインした場所の現状を確認するのが定石だろう。君は今電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象事件の解決に確かな実績を誇るクレミ探偵事務所だ。君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明するのにこれほど頼もしい場所はないだろう。そして君が腰掛けているのは何？依頼報酬の件ならば心配しなくていい。君の存在はすでに何よりの報酬。大船にそうだな、メアリ。さて話を戻すとし、それよりも何よりも前に君の姿をどうにかしなければいけないな。その姿では
That's the one thing I do. I am gonna say something real quick. That is the one thing I wish this game did have an auto button. So I don't have to sit here and keep hitting the X every time they finish talking.
じっくりと観察して確信したが、君はまさにデータの塊で、しかし君は私の声を聞きソファーに腰掛け会話している。現実世界、つまりリアル特性を持ったデジタル体、反電脳体と名付けるとしよう。君の体がデータで構成されているならば、見た目をどうにかすること自体はさほど難しくないだろう。敵も君は 基本的にはエデン内で使用されているアバターと高空論の放置データの中にアバターパーツのデータが見つかれば上々なわけだが、問題はなんだテレビ。
こっちよ、飛びなさい。
Okay, so now that the cutscene's over, I'll talk to you real quick. Basically, this is going to be your traveling dungeon. You have the ability thing called Connect Jump because you're a digital entity and not a person, basically, at this point in the game. These things equate to being dungeons. They're not really hard early on. As you can see, those are like in training forms, and I'm walking around with megas. I swear when I get a chance I'll change it, but until then I'm just gonna roll with the punches here and one shot these guys. But other than that, that's pretty much a straightforward thing. These type of dungeons aren't particularly hard. They do have items in there, but in the first dungeon, there's no item. It's basically just teaching you the gimmick of how it works. So, there you go. Excuse me. I just find it strange that nobody sees this like glittering guy and think nothing's wrong here. He's just wondering like, oh hey, that's normal. And she's basically explaining to you exactly what I just told you. It's basically called a Connect Jump. And your digital self can jump into anything with a portal that's digital and allow you to travel through different places. Basically what she's telling you now is that you're going to go to Kowloon and you're going to find bits and pieces of your digital self and put yourself back together so you're not walking around like a digital entity. I'm sure that will draw a lot of attention in the real world. So
私の声が届いたようね。ようこそデジラボへ。ここはデジタルワールドとかすかに交わるデジモンたちの楽園。私は三神楽ミレイ。あなたにこの楽園を解放してあげる。知らないなら知らないで特に問題ないわ。今時が来ればおのずと知ることになるはずだから。デジタルモンスターラボラトリ、タルラボでもモントリーでも略し方は自由だけれど、私はデジラボをおすすめしているわ。私があなたを呼んだ。それは少し違うわ。あなたが私を呼んだ。あなたはデジモンと深く交わり始めて、その運命の交差に私は引き寄せられ、あなたを見つけた。つまり私はあなたに呼ばれたのよ。話はこれくらいにしましょう。まずはここがどういう場所か自分の目で確かめてみて。
Okay, so we're now at the Digilab. Now I can finally change these Digimon that I'm walking around with overpowered with. Since I'm going to try to keep from coming here a lot, so we don't break up a lot of gameplay. But I'm gonna teach you about it since I'm in here. This is the online Coliseum. I fought here a couple of times. There's some really good guys in there, but if they don't find you a match you, they just match you up with a CPU themed team, like defenders, and it'll be a group of megas, or like season 1 team or season 2 team, stuff like that. Here you have mirror dungeons where you can come in and do any dungeons you've been to before. It'll reload those dungeons so you can go through, and that's how you grind. It's easier to just come here and do that than go all the way to where the dungeon is and then trying to do it. Sometimes they don't even let you do it because it's in certain parts of the game where it's story based, and once it's gone, it's gone. So this allows. So the good thing about this is it lets you come back and redo that whole little area. And then you come down here. Here's your Digifarms. This is where you bring your you put your reserve Digimon, and they can develop, train, interact with each other, interact with you, interact with Murray, and this, that, and the other. See, I got some items just for them being on the farm. As you can see, I have affinity and all this. They talk about Digimon affinity was basically like friendship and camaraderie. Also, each Digimon, for example, has a type. Here, let me see. This goes over what the different things you can do on there. Training, you can actually have the leader, whatever the leader is, whatever his type is, that's what they'll train in. If he's a fighter, it'll be attack. If he's brainy, it'll be intelligence, and so on and so forth. For development, if you have your leader as a builder, it'll cut development time short and allow you to go ahead and build certain items depending on how much you invest in it. And investigate is for when you need those extra cases to get your Slueth rank up, and then that's how it allows you to unlock more stuff later on in the game. So I just wanted to show off some of this stuff here. Show off, like, you can change the leader. Looking at the different personalities here. You have Defender, Durable, Lively. They're all different, and that means they specialize in a specific stat. And then you have Farm Goods. Like, it's basically explaining to you everything I'm telling you, so you don't really have to read what I'm putting up there. You can put up different trading items, and these help boost stats that they're applicable to, like speed, attack, defense, intelligence, this, that, and the other. And some of them raise max skill points, some of them raise max HP, and so you can see some of the guys I already got over here. I only have 4 of the 5 because I missed the 5th one in the last chapter of the game, and literally didn't know where it was, and then I went back and read it, and it was like, oh, you missed it in this tower here on the back skirt of you missed it Ville. So I have to play through the entire game just to get that back. So exhausting, but whatever. So that's the Digiform for you. You can come in here and recover your team. Yeah, there you go. I probably only recovered SP. I don't think I had recovered HP anyway. Here's the store that you can buy the items to put on the farm and the meat that gives you a Digimon that raise their camaraderie. So, like, this is like the farm store basically. And then you have the Digibank here, which is what I'm going to use to you can put people on the farm, you can put them on the bank. You could do pretty much anything you need to do. Change team, Digivolve, Digiconvert. If you have enough data to Digiconvert something over, you can do that. So you can go through that whole situation there with that. So actually, this is going to give me the chance I need to change a lot of the Digimon that I have. It basically said you can get memory up. See, I have party memory at the bottom there. 244 out of 255. 255 is the max amount